Jane Roberts was an emergent actress, as Beatrice Stockwell was already well established and a force to be contend with.
I'm so full of apprehension, but I guess that's normal considering the circumstances. Have you ever been married, Chaperone?
Oh, I drink for pleasure, not out of necessity.
Your ice water, madam. I'm afraid we're fresh out of olives.
Have you ever been married, underling?
Heavens no, madam. If I'm going to service a woman, I prefer to be paid for my efforts.
Oh, you two. I know it seems crazy to give up a successful career to marry a man I hardly know, but for some reason, when I look into his eyes, his big monkey eyes, oh gee, I get all woozy. That's love, isn't it?
Not necessarily. The wooziness could be caused by any number of things. I mean, I'm woozy right now, and I'm certainly not in love.
Now, Beatrice Stockwell was famous for her rousing anthems. She entertained and inspired all the troops in every major world conflict, up to and including the Falklands War. I mean, by that time she was in her late 80s and they didn't so much rouse as stupefy, but she demanded that a rousing anthem be included in every show she did, even if it wasn't appropriate. But you just couldn't say no to her. That's star power.
Really? You're not being the least bit helpful. Couldn't you at least allay my fears with a few choice words of inspiration?
Inspiration? Dear, now that is just really not my forte.
Yes, but if you...
As we stumble along on life's funny journey, as we stumble along into the blue, we look here and we look there, seeking answers anywhere, never sure where to turn or what to do. Still bumble our way through life's crazy labyrinth, no left from right, no right from wrong, and the best that we can do is hold. We'll sing his song as we stumble along.
Well, that was quite nice, Chaperone, but I don't see how it pertains to my situation.
Let me explain.
Oh, really? That's not necessary. I guess I'm just looking for sympathetic.
It's a dismal little world in which we live. It can bore you till you've nothing left to give. 7 overrated wonders, 7 underwhelming seas, 6 excruciating continents, Antarctica.
Antarctica, please.
Still, you mustn't let it lick you up. This planet, oh so black. Keep your eyeball on the heart in your head. As we stumble along, cross life's crowded dance floors, as very seriously. Now, but it just so happens at this very moment, I am feeling terribly, terribly drowsy. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to have a lie down. So, whatever you do, don't go wandering out into the garden seeking out your fiancé to ask him the question on which your future happiness depends.
Oh, thank you, Chaperone. I just have to know if he loves me.
Such a skinny little fool. Still, I envy her. Oh, when will love come crashing through my door?
La la la! Look who it is, it's Adolfo come to seduce the bride.
I'm Adolfo!
Try not to think of the poodles when you listen to this part.
I'm Adolfo! And you are the bride.
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
What? But this is the bridal suite.
And you are the only one here. Therefore, you must be the bride.
Interesting argument, but I'm afraid you are a moron.
What?
Me, no. Bride. Perhaps I could take a message?
Yes, very good. Dear Van de Graaff bride, I must make love to you and transport you to the place of ecstasy. Sooner is better. Signed, Adolfo, King of Romance.
Well, you saw through my little ruse. You found me out.
Ah, so you are the bride.
Apparently, yes. Take me, Adolfo.
No, not Adolfo, Adolfo. You must remember my name for when we are making love and you are screaming it. You must say it correctly or it will ruin everything. How can I make you remember? I'm sure that you have heard the name Adolfo. A ladies' man who wins at fame Adolfo. Well, lovely miss, I am the same Adolfo. I introduce myself. I am Adolfo.
Nice to meet you. Shall we?
Not so fast! So, just in case you didn't hear Adolfo, I'll try to make it very clear Adolfo. The lovely ladies always cheer Adolfo. When I repeat myself, I am Adolfo.
Understood.
I can sing it high, Adolfo. I can sing it low, Adolfo. I can sing it very fast. I can sing it very slowly. I do it for you now, but it would take hours. Now let's see if you can remember my name.
Give it a shot.
So who's the fellow that you see?
Adolfo.
And how should you refer to me?
Adolfo.
And who is it that always did?
Adolfo.
Now sing it proudly.
You